Go for it.
Now?
Yes. That's what go for it
Okay.
means.
Number 1. Is Ditto a failed Mew? Mew and Ditto both weigh 8.8 pounds. They have the same sprite color scheme with the same shinies. They both can learn every move, though in Ditto's case for a certain period. They both learn Transform. That's every move, isn't it?
No. That's
Well,
transform
isn't
is
that
one
under
move.
every move?
Transform is one move.
Yes, but Transform is under every move.
No.
Many Ditto can be found.
I'm gonna look this up. Hold on, Joe.
In Cinnabar Mansion, where many experiments took place between Mew and Mewtwo. Now, I think this is real.
This is bullshit and a half.
Does not.
Yeah, this is bullshit and a half.
Because many scientists tried to recreate Mews. What do you think they ended up with? A pile of KY jelly, known as Ditto.
What the fuck? Transform.
Some sprites of Ditto look like hands.
Pokemon.
And what does that tell you?
What? I don't know what that has to do with Mew. I'm looking up transform right now, cause I don't think if you transform, I don't think if you transform into a Pokemon with transform, that you still don't get transformed. It'll be just kind of.
No, I'm just saying they can learn every move. It says they can learn every move, and
that's not true. Ditto can only learn one move.
No,
it's temporary. It's all. It's temporary. It goes under opinion.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah, it's under opinion.
Oh, in Ditto's case, for a certain period. All it says is period, not time. So once a month. Once a month. You can learn every move once a month.
Well, I don't know. Do cats have periods? Because Bulbapedia says Mew's kind of a cat.
Mew doesn't have a gender.
So?
Okay.
Okay, but
yes,
I think the origins of the Pokemon have to be linked if they're, derived from one another. The origin of Mew.
No.
Game Freak developers.
You're going in and out.
What?
Your mic's going in and out.
I think it's just you. It'll probably be fine. Game Freak developers Junichi Masuda and Ken Sugimori revealed that Ditto was originally based off an iconic smiley face. Its eyes and mouth are exactly like the smiley face, which is an emoticon representing the smiley. What?
They're Japanese. They don't use emoticon. Oh, wait. What am I saying? Well, the Japanese use our emoticons.
Additionally, Ditto strongly resembles an amoeba, a single-celled organism with no definite shape. This may emphasize its ability to alter its cellular composition. This could also explain why Ditto is unavailable through breeding, since single-celled organisms...
You can also do that.
What?
You can also rearrange its molecular structure to become other organisms. So it is also an amoeba.
What's that? What? Yeah, but Mew has a definite shape.
For a period of time. I'm sorry, a period. Once a month it has a definite shape, I'm sorry. Other times it uses transform.
Since single-celled organisms reproduce differently from multicellular plants and animals, it also could partially be based on an undifferentiated cell, a cell in the body that can change into any other cell by sampling it. And, having it based off a rubber ball like the next sentence says is just fucking retarded. Ditto
can turn into stone and sleep at night.
Yeah.
Without being eaten.
And the origin of Mew. Origin of Mew, completely different. Mew is similar to a vertebrate embryo. It is purported by scientists to be the ancestor of all other Pokemon, a reference to the disproven recapitulation theory. It also shares some traits with felines. The last I checked, Ditto, this little pink fucking blob, is not a fucking cat.
You want to continue that sentence?
It's not a cat.
Hello?
Oh. I think it's you.
Last I checked, there were no freaking cats on
It's just not working.
Pokemon Islands, whatever.
Persian?
Japan.
Pretty sure Persian's a cat.
Eat them up. Can't hear anything.
Well,
is my mic broken?
Yeah, probably. It's Turtle Beach, so obviously you're a faggot.
I gotta send a charger.
God damn it. But anyway, the next thing is its sprites are the same color, shiny and non-shiny. Well, look at this. Alright. Pink. Pink is normal. We got that.
I am back.
And blue is shiny. I'm going over the fucking color thing. Blue is shiny for both of them. Now, except one difference that you've probably already seen. Yellow version for Mew.
Okay, what were you saying?
Mew is yellow, and Ditto is fucking green. Yellow is not green. They're two different colors.
It could be.
What do you mean it could be two different colors? Looking at a picture doesn't change it.
Two different two of the same colors.
Yellow and green are no. They're two different colors.
Yes.
Alright. So.
Hey, that's Pokemon Yellow.
Yeah. No shit.
Yeah, that one doesn't count.
Why not?
It was made in 2000. Everybody thought they were gonna die in 2000.
Everybody thinks they're gonna decide December 12th, too.
So they're gonna make some purple Pikachus and stuff in the next gen. That's how it works.
You mean gray version, right?
Yes, I don't know. I don't keep up to date with the new Pokemons.
The next gen's gonna come out in like 2015.
Oh, that sucks.
Right, anyway, what's the next thingy? We did colors. Oh yeah, the fucking weight and their
next gen of Pokemon.
The weight and their color and their physical characteristics and all that crap. Alright, if they're gonna come from the same well, if Mew created Ditto from its genetic DNA and it's supposed to be a clone, it'd have the same IQ, right? It would have all the same knowledge. But guess what? If you look at the IQ, Mew is a total fucking retard in IQ group H, and Ditto is a fucking genius over here in IQ group A.
Mew?
Yeah, Mew
likes to play with balls.
God damn it.
It's a kitty cat, right?
That's why
retarded.
That's why it's a fucking retard.
Movies. Because it's retarded. That's... Carry on.
Carry on with what?
I don't know.
That was my point. Mew's a retard.
I was trying to spell Pokemon Gray. Is it an A or an E?
In America it would be A, but everywhere else it would be E.
Huh.
Alright. So, many Ditto can be found in the Cinnabar Mansion, where experiments were between Mew and Mewtwo. Well, guess what?
Yes.
Everywhere Ditto is located, there is water nearby.
That tells you that they're waste products. They were distributed from Cinnabar Mansion as waste products in the water, and they went through sewers and stuff to get to the water, oceans and such.
I think that was
Everywhere
Grimer,
else.
Joe. I remember that episode quite fondly.
and Ditto.
And where did I see it? I saw Mew was from South America somewhere.
Oh yeah, I saw that movie.
Was it? That's the Ruby definition? No, it's not. It says Mew is said to possess the genetic composition of all Pokemon. So, no matter what, Ditto is gonna be partially from Mew. But the thing is, the experiment thing, that's not true. Fuck that.
It's totally true.
Where did I see that? Control F, South. Yeah, there it is. Habitat. Reports found in Cinnabar Island's Pokemon Mansion region speak of expeditions of scientists, either independent or Team Rocket funded, which had sighted Mew in Guyana, South America.
Team Rocket sucks. Doesn't matter what they do, they're never gonna beat anybody.
Yeah,
I don't think they've ever fainted all of a player's Pokemon.
If they have, you might suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to give up.
Trying to think of all the battles I had with Team Rocket. Giovanni's way too easy.
Yeah, yes. Even in the gym.
Retarded
8th gym leader.
Just use like a, yeah, just use a Blastoise, take out, like, everybody.
What's that team I'm using right now? I don't remember, but I'm kicking ass with it. I have Fearow, Charmeleon, Raticate, Hypno, Arbok, and Primeape. But I put Primeape in the PC.
Poor Beedrill.
Beedrill got fucked, dude. I hate this Nuzlocke challenge.
We're crying about it.
Fuck you.
No! A Beedrill!
He got fucking critted. That was bullshit.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
Okay. So, we got the player kills Blue's Raticate in the first gen.
This one is 100% true.
Bullshit!
Throw that. You wanted it to be true.
No, I didn't.
On.
That is total bullshit. Total fucking bullshit.
Nope.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna read this paragraph right under the picture. In the original Pokemon Red and Blue, when you encounter your rival in Lavender Town, he asks you whether or not you know what it's like to have one of your Pokemon die. At this point in the game, he no longer has his Raticate that he used in previous battles, which, by the way, was hacked. You cannot have a Raticate at level 16. It evolves at level 20. Your rival battle before this took place aboard the SS Anne, where he had a level 16 Raticate. Your rival's level 16 Raticate sustained serious injuries from the battle, but because crowding and confusion on the luxury liner, there was like 2 people in each room. That's not that many.
Gary's an orphan.
We know. He was unable to make it to a Pokemon Center in time, and the Raticate passed away. Okay, now, my opposition to this is, if I let a Pokemon faint, I will let it sit there for 24 hours, and if it does not say dead, this is false.
Those are called games. Doesn't happen to the player because you really want 7-year-olds to see that their Pokemon are dying.
Fucking 7-year-olds can look up
Actually
Pokemon.
dying.
Joe, you've been looking up fucking conspiracies for like 8 years now.
More like 30 minutes.
Joe.
2 hours.
No, it's been more than 2 hours.
That's been a year.
It's been years.
Okay.
First it started with all your SpongeBob subliminal message bullshit.
Oh, well.
The real...
Anyway, a couple months ago.
Let's get back to this. The real reason your rival is in Lavender Town to begin with is to lay his deceased friend to rest, even though it's already in the tower. Despite all of this, your rival never outwardly tells you that you're responsible for the death of his Pokemon. He hides his grief and instead channels that energy into the motivation he needed to continue his quest to become the Indigo League champion. The death of his Raticate effectively destroys your rival's impish childhood innocence. He wasn't very innocent. Yeah, he made fun of you in like 300 times.
Yeah. And you got a mob of people to laugh at you.
Yeah.
While you didn't get any Pokemon.
Although he tells him, I lost my place. Although he tells himself that he doesn't hold you responsible, he subconsciously holds a great deal of resentment towards you. Who gives a shit about a fucking level 16 Raticate? God, fuck this one. Let's move on.
I just caught that.
What?
It's not like he liked it or anything. He hates all his Pokemon.
Yeah, I know. Alright, Gengar is Clefable's shadow. I have a lot of problems with this one.
I kind of wanted... Never mind.
Come on, Joe, read it. What you got?
Huh?
Read it.
Okay, Gengar is Clefable's shadow. This one I believe in as well.
You're a retard.
The two Pokemon have similar physical features. They both have the same hands, ears, feet, and body shape. Gengar's species name is the Shadow Pokemon. Gengar's name is originated from the word doppelganger.
Okay, now what?
Double of a person.
Now what you just read contradicts itself. A shadow does not have physical features.
Unless it's a ghost.
Then it wouldn't be a shadow. And second of all, look, Clefairy has fucking wings on its back. Gengar has fucking spikes sticking out of its back.
And its head.
Yeah. No, that's not his head, that's just the angle it's at.
Well, all I can say is that they look very similar. They have nothing similar in body characteristic. No, I mean, well, like, height and weight. They have similar, like, limbs and such, and round, rotund bodies. Not eyes or teeth.
Yeah, obviously.
Or curly. Or Pikachu ears. Well, I guess they kind of both have Pikachu ears. But the Gengar has more, like, devilish ones.
And another thing about this is Gengar has 2 evolutions before it. Clefable only had 1 in the first generation. And eventually they added in Clefo, which was kind of stupid. I hate the fucking baby Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah. That was stupid. They don't do anything. And then you gotta walk around with them for 8 years and then level them up to level 2 just to get them to evolve at a low level.
Oh, okay. Here, I found a link right here.
Okay.
Clefairy was originally going to be the mascot of Pokemon. I actually knew that. He was going to be like the lead Pokemon instead of Pikachu.
Yeah, but Pikachu's there.
So it's going to be
Clefable
pretty
sucks.
important to have like a rival of Pikachu, or Clefairy. So the rival of the evolution of Clefairy, the rival of Clefable, is Gengar. Haha.
Now let's see. Maybe it's not Gengar. Maybe it's Ditto being a Gengar.
Or it's a Mew being a Ditto being a Gengar.
That's not possible.
Now think about that.
You can't transform and get them to transform.
Okay, you go for the next one.
Oh, this one's simple. I want that better picture though. There was a better picture for that. Alright. Googly images. This is not helpful at all. Okay, I think this might have a better picture. There's no picture at all. And it just loaded and I left it. Okay, this thing is called the facts 8, and this thing's on here. And it's loading. But Um, this thing is apparently M is the link between Cubone and Kangaskhan, and Cubone's supposed to evolve into Kangaskhan, which is total
No,
fucking
Marowak.
bullshit. Whatever.
Marowak evolves into Kangaskhan.
Whatever.
If you give an M a rare candy, it actually evolves into a Kangaskhan.
Yeah, anyone who has red or blue knows this.
Not everybody.
Well, then they don't have internet access and they wouldn't be watching this video. I'm trying to find a good picture for it. There was a really good picture.
It was on the site we were on first. It was all the way at the bottom.
No. Oh, is it?
Is this it?
I have no idea.
Sounds kind of.
Oh wait, yeah, there it is. Alright, so first off you're going to start off with the Kangaskhan child. And then Kangaskhan is supposed to die and get the skull to the baby Kangaskhan. Which, you know, doesn't really make sense. If your Pokemon can't die, how are you supposed to get that Kangaskhan child to evolve into a Cubone? It doesn't make any sense. Exactly, but Joe, you just said that your Pokemon can't die.
What? Not in the game.
Exactly, so how the fuck... Oh my god, Joe.
Yes, but in actuality, Kangaskhan children turn into Cubones. It's not like it's gonna be like a whole 4-link evolution thing, because there's none of those. They took out the link between Marowak and Kangaskhan at the last second and stored the files in some open area, otherwise known as M.
Okay, well, even so, looking at this picture, Marowak is not going to evolve into Kangaskhan.
Go on.
And what would happen to the bone? All the, if I go to Marowak's and Cubone's page, it's going to say that it's attached to its bone, and it's not going to get rid of it.
Maybe he sticks the bone in his body.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Shoves the skull right
That makes perfect sense.
Yes. Kangaskhan children and Cubones look similar in body.
Where is it? The bone it holds is its key weapon. It throws the bone skill-free like a boomerang to knock out targets. Small and weak, this Pokemon is adept with its bone club. It has grown more vicious over the ages. Originally a small and weak Pokemon, it became rough and aggressive when it began using bones as weapons. Okay, now, does Kangaskhan seem small and weak?
No.
And it is aggressive.
The game developers wanted it to be its own Pokemon, because being a kid's game, they wouldn't do to allow small children to learn that a Cubone is actually an orphan baby Kangaskhan wearing its dead mother's skull on its head and slinging its bones around like clubs and boomerangs.
That's why a majority of the people that play Call of Duty are 8-year-olds. Right?
I like Call of Duty. Yes.
So, Joe, answer my question. What happened to its bone?
It shoved it up in its side of its guts.
If I go to Kangaskhan's page, it's not going to tell me that there was a... So, there's a bone anywhere. It's not going to tell me there's a bone. It's spelled Kangaskhan.
There's bones all over its body.
No, there isn't.
How about it keeps its bone until the baby Kangaskhan grows up a little bit, and then it gives the baby Kangaskhan the bone and skull from its grandmother.
Okay, and from the anime, do you remember this episode when they went to, I don't remember where it was. I think it was a academy thing.
Brock gave the baby Kangaskhan a hyper potion or something.
Oh, that was a jungle. And that was some kid named Tommy. They were walking in at, this kid was getting bullied on a treadmill, which is kind of weird. And then they ended up at a Pokemon Academy where this fucking chick was the leader of everyone. She had like this Marowak that kicked everyone's ass, and then Pikachu kicked its helmet around, and Cubone could do nothing to get it off or spin it around. Therefore, it had to be smaller than a Cubone's head. And I guarantee that Kangaskhan's fucking head is bigger than Cubone's. And a skull
Not all
does
Kangaskhan.
and a skull does not grow.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's just wearing a dead cow skull, like a Taurus skull or something.
No,
Well, if you're
Cubone's
saying
page
that a
says it's
skull
its
does
mother's.
not grow, explain the transition from Cubone's skull to Marowak's skull.
Marowak is barely bigger than Cubone.
But the skulls are completely different.
No, they're not. There's more cracks in it, that's it.
There are no nose holes. There are no cracks in Marowak's. And the eye hole is pretty much gone. It's just his eye is poking, like bursting out of the skull.
Huh. I don't know.
Neither. Let's continue.
Hold on. Okay. Pokemon have hidden abilities. They can get through the dream world. And the hidden ability... No, never mind. I'm not. That's not right.
What?
Yeah, you have no idea because you haven't played 5th gen yet because you're fucking stupid.
No. No.
You have no idea what I'm talking about.
Nope.
I don't either, so let's move on.
Okay.
Oh, I like this one. There is that Lieutenant Surge one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go over that. I'm gonna go find that link for that episode.
There's a theory floating around the interwebs that paints a dark, horrific history of the Pokemon world, or at least Red/Blue's Kanto region /Yellow. Many players /Fire Red and /Leaf Green. Many players have noted that in Pokemon Red/Blue/Yellow/Fire Red/Leaf Green, there is a large absence of middle-aged men in the game world. Think
Oh
about
God.
the last time you played Pokemon.
Oh
An
God.
abnormally large amount of... Yeah, what about all those sailors you met?
Yeah, I know.
An
Fucking burst in the
abnormally
room.
large
I
amount
like
of
feisty little
Pokemon
boys like you.
trainers chilling in the wild were little kids. Think about it. Why were there so many damn toddlers roaming... Toddlers? I don't think they were toddlers. They're not 3 years old. Roaming the wilds unattended. There were plenty of elderly men and women in the world, Professor Oak, and many middle-aged women, the player's mom, the nurses, the police officers, but a lack of middle-aged men.
I think
What
I
about the
found it.
player's father or your rival's father? While most people don't worry about the absence of middle-aged dudes, some Pokemon fans have rationalized this through the creation of yet another insane theory. The Electric-type gym leader, Lieutenant Surge, mentions being a survivor of some sort of brutal war that almost took his life. He claims that his Pokemon saved his life. Other trainers in the gym were once soldiers in some sort of army, which presumably fought in a war. A war where Pokemon were used as weapons. Let that sink in for a moment. As you try to imagine the horror of hundreds of terrified soldiers storming beaches being held by goddamn Charizard, some fans believe this war was the cause of the lack of adult men, claiming that all of them had been killed in the war. Essentially, some people are speculating that this war caused a generation kill, and that the young children of the Kanto region are the first generation to find peace. This also explains why the player's father is absent. Hint, he died. And why the rival character has no parents. Hint, they died. While a lot of this theory involves speculation and imagination, the horrifying idea of a human Pokemon war that wiped out an entire generation is pretty damn sweet. Okay.
Alright,
I read
I
right
have
there.
this right here.
Oh,
This is the
okay.
episode I was talking about. It's called Showdown at Dark City. Satoshi and his friends. What? Okay. Satoshi and his friends arrive in Dark City, a place being terrorized by a gang war between the Yaz Gym and the Kaz Gym. The two organizations are competing to become official Pokemon gyms, and their battles are causing collateral damage throughout the city. The Rocket Dan enter the restaurant Satoshi and his friends had taken refuge in, and start making demands, so the young trainers chase them off. A recruiter from the Yaz Gym sees the battle and is impressed, so he decides to take them to her gym. There, the gym's leader decides to test their strength with his strike. As the Pokemon thrashes about, it inadvertently sends a spray of ketchup into its eyes, causing everything around it to go red. The Pokemon goes into a rampage and is recalled, baffling Satoshi and his friends. Eventually, they realize the color red makes the gang's Pokemon go berserk, and decides to use that knowledge to their advantage. After the trainer set up a... What?
Taurus. Taurus is a bull.
No,
Doesn't like red.
no, the two gangs use Scythers and Electabuzz.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Oh, wait, is that when they all had red eyes?
Yes.
I think I remember that. Continue.
This time Satoshi and the citizens of Dark City dump everyone with a red liquid. Shouldn't that be douse everyone with a red liquid? Confusing the gym's Pokemon and causing mass confusion. After the Pokemon knock themselves out, the two gym leaders see the error of their ways and vow to help restore all the damage they've done to the city. With the Dark City now on the road to recovery, Satoshi and his friends are free to go on to their next adventure. Huh. That right there says that war does go on. They're having a freaking civil war inside their town over a Pokemon gym. They could just have the theme of the gym be triangle eyes instead of a type. But whatever.
I'm thinking that there was actually... Well, I don't really like this theory. I mean, I was talking about it before, but like how Lieutenant Surge always says it was a giant war and everything or something like that.
Yep.
But I think that Team Rocket was actually the enemies, like the Germans and the Nazis. Team Rocket were the Nazis. And they tried to kill everybody. But now they're all goody two-shoes and give kids passwords to stuff if they beat them in a Pokemon battle.
I was gonna say something.
Go ahead, say something.
I forget.
Okay. Is it about the player's dad?
Who?
Or like Ash's dad?
No.
Mr.
It was
Miles' new daddy.
Oh yeah. There was an episode of Pokemon where, James was in disguise and sat down next to Brock and they just started hanging out. So, Team Rocket's not actually that bad.
I guess so. I mean, they give stuff to little kids if they like beat them in a Poke battle, and they don't like kill them. You'd think that a huge gangster team, or well, I don't think they're gangsters, but a huge Pokemon stealing team would hold guns rather than Pokeballs.
Yeah.
But I don't think there are any guns in this game, or in this world, at least.
Joe, you know this takes place on Earth, right? Alright,
Is there an apocalypse?
go down to number 8. Like, this guy put the region maps on Japan when
Yeah, I know.
they've already admitted that it's supposed to be there, so that's already kind of proven.
Yeah, so This could just take place on Earth, but in a different.
And they said.
I guess I want to say universe.
Dimension?
Yeah. Sorry. Parallel.
Alright, then there's this dark triad thing that's just kind of stupid.
What?
The dark triad, Cillian, Chili, and Cress. You may...
yeah, you can explain this.
You go to meet one of the 3 waiters / gym leaders in the academy. Somehow he gets past you without you even knowing. Ninja skills. One of the few cities not attacked by Team Plasma is their city. Okay. First of all, the Dream Yard was attacked, but technically... Shut up. The Dream Yard is next to the city and got does it even count as an attack? They tried to get fucking, like, Mana's waste products. That's just kind of stupid. And second of all, that's where they did their rally to get people to join it. Which I don't know why they didn't do it in a big city, because that would have had a better effect. But anyway, number 3. Team Plasma are never shown at the same time as the waiters. That actually is true. They are the only gym leaders who do no show up towards the end when the gym leaders battle Team Plasma. That is not true. There was somebody else that wasn't there. I don't remember who, but they said that... Oh shit, no, I remember what happened. They sent, I think it was Iris, to go get those 3 gym leaders. But I don't know how much those 3 gym leaders would have helped with their fucking, like, level 10 Lillipups. Oh no. Against, like, a fucking level 60 Reshiram? Good luck. 2 of the waiters don't talk about the incident. 2 of the waiters do not talk about the incident, and one of them just gives you a short answer. That's because they weren't there and don't have anything to say. They weren't even there for the rally, they were in their gym.
I can't explain this at all. Never played 5th gen.
Okay, well then just do the red as a spirit thing. Because this is bullshit too.
That is just complete... Yeah, this is just crap. Nothing about this is true. Red died sometime after the events of Red and Blue. The reason he appears in the most high, apparently, peak of Kanto Johto is because he wants to cross over to the heavens. But his spirit doesn't want to depart Earth yet, because he has to battle the main character in gold/silver/crystal in order to feel complete. He feeds on the spirits/souls of lost persons and challengers, and will part when, again, the main character beats him. That's the reason of why he doesn't talk. Okay, well, first of all...
Main character doesn't talk in the first place.
Yeah, and this is a kid's game. Why? Why would anyone just put that in there?
Hey, like you know that show SpongeBob that you watch? Yeah, what about all those subliminal messages you looked up?
Those are real.
Or what about that one episode of the Rugrats where
whatsoever.
What about that one episode of the Rugrats where the granddad said it was talking about Russian roulette?
I don't know, I never saw Rugrats.
I don't remember any of it, but
I could remember.
I don't know, but this red as a spirit thing is stupid. The Secret of the Old Chateau, I don't understand that, so I'm gonna skip it. There's too much reading involved. There is a Mana reference in 1st gen, but they didn't even have plans for not even 3rd gen at the point of the release of this game. So, this is not true. But the Mana reference is, when you leave the Cerulean Cave, there's a girl...
Cerulean. It's the cave that goes to Lavender Town.
Mount Moon, that's it. When you leave Mount Moon, on your left side, there's a girl, and if you talk to her, She says the Pokemon here are so chunky, referring to the low bit images that the Game Boy can output. And she goes on to say there should be a pink one with a floral pattern. You know, I'm thinking she's just wants like a different kind of Paris, or that's just like, you know, them making a stereotypical girl in there.
That's what I was gonna say. They have to ruin everything. Especially grass Pokemon.
Yeah, this fucking Chikorita sitting next to a pear, that's just stupid.
It's just retarded.
And then the developers...
Look at the bottom, it says, just Jessica.
What?
At the bottom right of the pear image, it says, just Jessica 1992. That means a girl posted it on Tumblr.
Oh well. Or a fucking faggot. But this developer's mistake, this was just stupid. They had, the Golduck and Psyduck names, I don't know, people think that they were mistakenly placed since Psyduck is a golden color and is a complete retard. And Golduck...
He's not psychic.
Yeah, and Golduck is psychic, so they think he should have been called Psyduck. Here's that evolution picture again, I'm not going over that again. Now right here, a ripoff of Avatar, or a ripoff of Pokemon, and they made Avatar. That's just retarded.
I didn't even feel like reading this.
I didn't read it the first time. Alright, here's this thing for Giratina.
Oh my god. Oh, I thought you were going to say the elections one. That is just retarded.
Oh, did I miss that one?
Yeah, it's number 20.
Oh yeah. When you defeat Brock at the Pewter Gym, he gives you Bide, which is TM08. Brock, Bide, TM08. Barack, Biden, 08. That makes no fucking sense.
And then it says, did Game Freak intend to influence a 2008 American residential election? Well, okay, this was 10 years before 2008. Before, like, Barack Obama even was a name, I guess. No one's named their children Barack Obama since the first Barack Obama.
And the only one.
The current president. Yeah.
Alright,
it's just retarded.
Religiously inspired Pokemon. Giratina is called the Renegade Pokemon. Renegade is synonymous with rebellious. Giratina was banished to a different dimension for being violent. That's, you know, how they came up with, you know, the thing Renegade Pokemon. You know, that's completely fucking stupid for this.
Nope, I do not know.
Satan is often known as the rebellious one. I have never heard that. He was banished by God to go to hell for leading a rebellion against God and his angels. Giratina and No, I don't know. I'm not big into religion.
I thought he was just bad.
Yeah, I thought he was like pissed in fucking God's Cheerios one morning or something. What are you doing, Jimmy? Nothing. Go to hell.
Me play joke, me Chinese, I go pee-pee in your
Cheerios.
peas. Cheerios, yeah. Sure.
Giratina in origin form resembles a serpent, and in altered form, a basilisk. Satan often takes the form of a serpent and a basilisk many times in the Bible. Whoop-de-doo.
Well, in the serpent, but I never heard
Yeah,
of basilisk.
I've never heard of serpent either.
Well, Adam and Eve,
Oh.
serpent.
I never fucking read the Bible. I went to church till I was like 4, and then I stopped going.
Read the Bible. Yeah, I stopped going for like 3 months because we got new priests or something. I don't know.
When in origin form, Giratina has 6 wings, 6 rib bones, and 6 spikes. There are 16 spikes on here. Follow my mouse cursor. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You just can't see them. 7, 8, 9, 10. And then there's 3 on each wing. That's 16. Even if you don't count the ones on the wings, that's still 10. This guy can't count.
What if you only count the ones on the wings?
I'm pretty sure these are spikes.
Where are his legs at?
On the altered form.
I don't know which one's which.
The one with legs.
That's the altered form.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Where are his legs on the origin form?
And they're saying, oh, 6 rib bones, 6 spikes, 6 legs. The number of the devil is 666. Whatever. I really doubt that's correct.
There's also 10, 16, 2 eyes, 1 mouth, 6 legs, 1 tail, 5 stripes.
Add those all together
On the
and you
chest.
get a number. And the brother theory, I don't
Maybe
even
the
know.
number 666.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh yeah,
7.
you go to 36.
He has like 3 toes on each foot, so that's like 18 toes.
Good job, Joe.
Yeah.
A history of the Pokemon world. How do you get the fucking history of a world in the future?
Wait, what about the brother theory?
Fuck the brother theory, that's just stupid. A character from the anime and a character from a fucking comic book are the same. Woohoo. No one cares.
No. The character from the comic book, Red, is Ash's older brother, and Ash is mentally retarded, and Red tells everybody on his way to the Pokemon League to let Ash, have his way. He tells Mishti and Brock to follow Ash to make sure he doesn't do mentally retarded things, and he releases his own Pikachu so that Ash can have it. That's how it goes. And he lets Ash defeat the. Well, no, Red is actually a Pokemon master, and Ash has never defeated the Elite Four.
Did Ash even defeat an Elite Four yet besides...
Retardation.
What?
The reasons for Ash's incompetence is that he has some learning difficulties / mental retardation.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
Ash and Brock are pretty... Misty and Brock are pretty fucking retarded too, since James had tits in that one episode, and I still thought it was somebody else.
Oh my god, it's them!
No, it's not
Who else
them.
has a talking Meowth?
They all have tits.
Okay. Was that a banned episode?
I have
like
no
the
idea.
Porygon episode?
Yeah, that Porygon episode's the banned one. Because it gave
Everybody
kids...
who goes...
Because it...
Everybody who
No,
watches
shut up.
this-
It's because it gave people seizures, but it wasn't actually Porygon that did it. It was Pikachu's thunder.
Yeah, it was Pikachu. He
And,
blew up the rocket.
Porygon
And
hasn't been in
Porygon was never in
episode.
an anime episode again.
Alright, but look at this paragraph
Everybody
right
who
here.
watches this video, look up Porygon seizure episode. It'll test your epilepsy.
This is why Gary/Green has no interest in Ash whatsoever. That is not true. Gary has helped Ash multiple times. And they were friends when they were kids. There was a lodge on fire in the woods, and somehow Gary and an Umbreon helped put that out. I don't remember how. Yeah, an Umbreon.
Sand attack.
I don't know, maybe. But and when they were kids, they would go fishing in a river together, and their lore broke, and each of them kept half of it.
When they were kids, they're only 10 years old now.
Yeah, anyway, Ash has been 10 years old for 10 years. And fucking Gary hit puberty at like fucking 8.
And Ash is like, I'm gonna be a Pokemon master. Already there, kid. Well, I think it was more or less that Gary had no parents to grow up with, so he had to mature on his own. And Ash had two mothers, his own mother and Mr. Mime.
That's not true.
Who clean.
That's not true. Mr. Mime entered the scene after Ash left for an adventure because he came home and Mr. Mime scared the shit out of him.
Really?
Yep.
Where did his mom get Mr. Mime from?
I don't remember. It was probably Professor Oak, because she's a whore.
Oh yeah, and then they see a Ho-Oh in like the first episode.
Yeah.
The second gen legendary. I think it was supposed to be intended for first gen.
I don't know, probably.
Most likely.
I think they need to make a game for... What the hell? Why is there a PSN symbol
The
down
anime?
there?
Yeah, I saw that too.
What the fuck?
I don't want to click it.
I don't either. I highlighted it, but all these other ones are just... They don't even make sense.
Apparently the year is 2081.
Yeah, I wasn't aware.
Yeah, apparently. That's when Ash Ketchum turns 10.
You can call this the prequel to
So
Pokemon
everybody-
Conspiracy number 11. What was number 11? 13,
Lieutenant
12,
Surge.
11. Oh. Well, at least it went chronologically, kind of. Then there's some 9/11 reference. That was just stupid. That made no sense.
Okay, everybody. Pokemon should be here by about 2072?
No, I think it said 2027. Yeah, 2027.
That's when Pokemon start?
Yep.
Yeah, but it says in 2040.
Yeah, it does.
98% of the animals in Japan are wiped out. So everybody, say goodbye to the panda bears.
They're already dead.
January 1st, 2040,
Dude.
they all gonna be down.
Dude.
Yeah?
Pandas are from China.
Oh. Huh.
Japan's too radioactive to fucking grow bamboo.
Because we A-bombed them.
Twice. And then they got hit by a tsunami and nuked themselves.
And an earthquake.
You know, that's what they get for living on an active volcanic island, stupid bastards. And I'm gonna end this here before this gets too racist and I get fucking flagged on YouTube.
Yes, let us go. Hey, March 11th, 2061, that's my birthday.
What is it on that then?
The United States Army begins experimenting with the combat prowess of infected animals which are shown to have a friendly connection to humans who treat them well, much like dogs. Initial tests exceed expectations. Later that same year, China, Russia, Vietnam, and North Korea react by signing the Komu Pact, ensuring protection against the now utterly overpowered West. Yeah.
The United States carrier George W. Bush is attacked. What?
Where does that say that?
October 13th, 2048.
Oh, it's named after George W. Bush. Apparently they could tell the future and name U.S. carriers.
Yeah, I can predict the end of the world. According to the migration pattern of Eskimos for the last 25 years, and the way that the sun rises and how creepers explode in Minecraft, I can tell that the universe was supposed to explode 8 seconds ago.
6 years ago. Well, everybody, this proves it right here. The history of the Pokemon world, 2027 to 2081. We are not going to die in 2012.
Yes.
This proves it.
Whoops.
If anything, we're going to die at 2081, when Ash Ketchum turns 10 years old and kills everybody with his Pokemon. The end. That's gonna happen.
Alright, if you guys want to read this whole timeline, I'll have the link in the description of this page.